Ice cream lovers, welcome to this session of Scoop School. Lovely to have you here. We're talking about Dippin' Pops. Dippin' Pops. Before we jump into it though, I do want to thank our episode sponsor, Evan, Chris, the whole crew down there in sunny Florida. Ice cream equipment specialists, ices.cool. Popsicle, ice cream machines, soft serve machines, batch freezers, all the accoutrements when it comes to frozen desserts. Ice cream equipment specialist. Ices.cool.com. Link is down below. Thank you for your episode sponsorship. We're going to dip some pops today. Before we do, I just want to take you over our warmer here. I've got two number 10 cans in here. This is a servo warmer. On this side, I keep my waffle cone dip. So I'm dipping waffle cones in here. On this side, I keep my hard shell. So this is anything cold gets dipped into there. Waffle cones get dipped into here. I just want to swing this around the back and kind of show you here, Madeline. When you've got it plugged in, when you put the can in, you'll want it up nice and high to get the liquid liquefied. But then you want to keep it down nice and low. The less warm, the less hot you have it, the more coverage you're going to get on it. So let's pop over to our popsicle machine. Before we do that though, I'm going to run back here and get my tray out of the blast freezer. Because every time we dump out, we want to make sure that the pan that we're dumping into is cold, frosty cold. Just a baking pan, easy foil pan. Let's come over here, Mad. Here we've got a bunch of vanilla popsicles that we've got going on the boil. We'll open up our stick holder and then we'll just give it a bit of a make sure they're nice and firm, which they are. They've only been in here about 12 minutes. Stick holder goes back on. Lock that down into place. We're going to bring it up onto the drain rack here. Try and catch as much of that glycol as we can. And from there, we're going to bring it over to our warm, well, actually, it's just room temperature water. Swish it around a little bit. Nice camera work there. I'm going to pull on this. It should give. And again, you want to make sure that your stick holder is tightity tight. Come on, little fellas. You can do it. Another little sway here. And, she wants to stay a little bit longer, which is fine. It's like having a baby. We don't want to rush this. They'll come out when they're ready. Okay, one more shot. And she's away. Look at that. Beautiful pops. We'll release them down here. Now the beauty of dipping, we probably should put them in the blast just to kind of get them nice and firm. It's a very simple process of taking your pop, dipping it. I always kind of mix the hard shell just to make sure it hasn't separated. You can either half dip, let that dripping run out. Beautiful, look at that. We'll 3/4 dip. Let that trickle out there. Or, you ready for this, Matt? You ready? We're going to go full dip. Look at that. Dipping popsicles is just as easy as dipping your cones. It's a great look to it. If you want to roll these in nuts or have different flavors, you can do that as well. But again, you don't want that dip to be really, really hot. You want to make it sure it's on its least warm setting. We do need to check. Popsicles, absolutely fantastic. Dipping pops, it's as easy, honestly, as dipping cones. Make sure the process is right. Make sure the dip's not too hot. Bob's your uncle. Thank you, Ices, ices.cool. Our website's down below. Keep on scooping. See you in the next video.